Good morning, Palmer Ridge. Welcome to Ridgeline. I'm Hawaii, and this is the week of October 26th. We have a short show for you today. Alex got into the Air Force Academy to show us some of the future firemen training, and Brennan captured the unveiling of a pretty impressive memorial here in Monument. Before we get to those news pieces, here are a couple of announcements. Seniors, don't forget to put an ad in this year's yearbook. Your pictures are due by this Saturday, October 31st. If you are having any questions, get a hold of Mr. Patrick. Juniors, there is an ICAP lesson that you're required to attend next week during your Assets of Eyes or ICAP period. That's November 2nd through the 5th. In the auditorium, and attendance will be taken. There's some important information about your junior year and post-secondary options. All juniors are required to attend, and you are expected to show up on time. And don't forget the Bear Truth newspaper is now online, so check it out at prhsbeartruth.org. Those are some of this week's announcements. Now, on to our show. With the fires burning in our state, it's nice to know that there are firemen in training. And Alex went to the Air Force Academy and got a look at the young men and women who will be the future firemen.
I'm at the Air Force Academy Fire Training Facility, where they're conducting a live experiment to deal with fire inside of an aircraft. Even with COVID still going on, they're still training and honing their skills. Despite all the fires that are burning in our mountains, trainees at the Air Force Academy are preparing to fight fires of all kinds, including aircraft fires. These young trainees engage in some pretty realistic scenarios.
My favorite part of the job is watching brand new firefighters grow and mature and become valuable members of the team, and to go help the public. I mean, that's why we all sign up for this job, is we want to go out there. We're in the bad day business. So when somebody's having a bad day, they're going to call 911, and firefighters like me, and mainly the younger firefighters that still ride fire trucks, they're going to go out there and they're going to make a difference.
In the event of a real plane crash, there will be fire everywhere, and firefighters have to know how to approach any given situation, often targeting the base of the fire. This valuable training reassures us that firefighters are ready to help us whenever we need it. From Ridgeline, this is Alex Crabb.
Thanks, Alex, for that exciting looking at that exciting training facility and look at some of our future firefighting heroes. Speaking of heroes, earlier this month, one of our Palmer Ridge juniors took a pretty big project to honor war heroes, and Brennan was there for the unveiling.
Hey Bears, today is an important day for someone, and that someone is Michael Carson. He dedicated his time, a year and a half of his time, to making this project a reality, and it turned out great. Come on, I'll show you. Veterans, family, friends, and even the PR choir group have come today to appreciate Michael's hard work and dedication. His fellow Eagle Scouts have joined today to appreciate and support his project as well. Michael started this project back in late June. He wanted to build this to dedicate to all veterans out there.
This memorial is very important to me because it signifies and helps dedicate veterans. I don't see enough veterans being dedicated and remembered today as much as they should be.
With this project finally finished, anyone will be able to come and look at this beauty for yourselves. And I highly recommend it too. For Ridgeline, this is Brennan Letbo.
Thanks, Brennan, and thank you, Michael, for the beautiful memorial to all the veterans of Monument. Before we end today's show, here's a quick look at the weather. This week's weather should be starting off feeling a little winter-like, with some snow possibly left over from last night. And after a cold day on Tuesday, things should be more sunny and seasonal, with temperatures in the 50s. But don't be fooled by the daytime sun. Temperatures cool down to the 20s at night. Hopefully the snow and cooler temps will help firemen put out the fires burning in our state. That just about does it for us today. Everyone at Ridgeline hopes you're staying healthy and happy. On an up note, next week daylight saving time ends. So remember to set back your clocks 1 hour, and it will feel like you get an extra hour of sleep. So don't forget. We look forward to doing this again for you next week. I hope you're staying safe. Bye. That was a bumpy take.